Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And it's Ayton missing. To the paint. Here's Dort. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Ayton finds Hachimura. And he banks in the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Hachimura with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. The 3 for Doncic. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Puts up a deep 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Dort. Banked in off the glass. Dort's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Three-pointer hits the 3-point bomb.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Near the 3-point line, it's Holmgren. And he starts out with the miss in this one. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade. of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber. And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Austin Reed. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Williams. Now here's Wallace. And a wide open look for SGA. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And again, the Lakers no good. The Thunder have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Wallace. Dort wide open. Connects from three-point range. Dort's got 9.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3. Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
SGA from outside. Lakers trail by 3. To halt the run. And finished off by LeBron.
And because of his quickness, LeBron is hard to block out on the offensive glass. So strong.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Dort passes to Wallace. Now here's SGA. And there's the drive. And the dunk by SGA.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
It's good from long range.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
Jake LaRavia out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing. And I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Outside Williams. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Williams with a clean look, drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's James. James absolutely owning the inside.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Here's SGA. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
From deep, James. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
The drive by Doncic. Counted good. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Dalton Knecht comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in for Jalen Williams. Baseline jumper. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside for SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA with the throwdown.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Drops in the tray. Wallace has got 6 in the quarter.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
SGA with the ball. He's picked up by James. There's the triple. Wallace misses. And so James will bring it up for L.A. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Over Holmgren. No good. In and out off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Dort misses. LA's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. James cooking from deep.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Takes a step back. Here's SGA. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Oklahoma City. 38. And let's step it up. Get ready for your pocket bite arena entertainment.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
Here's who Mark Daignault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Ayton throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on LeBron. Pass to SGA. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The 3 for Doncic. The triple. Doncic.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
Williams outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Guys?
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. It's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic with it. Now SGA defending.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
And they went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Holmgren can't hit. Lakers leading by 5. Back to James. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And James gets it to go on the assist by Reed.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Down low. Ayton kicks to LeBron. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Thunder trailing by 7. Dort passes to Holmgren. And the shot goes in. And that's now 9 points for Chet Holmgren.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for George. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
The Thunder have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Wallace misses.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Count it.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Caruso looking for an opening. Outside for SGA. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kleber with the bucket.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. Pass to Williams from outside the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Smart misses the deep three-point attempt. SGA on the wing. Off target from outside. To the middle for the finish. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Kleber in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Outside Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And it's Wallace with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Smart misses. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Coloco's checked in. LeBron comes in for Jake LaRavia. Doncic is checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Smart. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Williams. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Vincent's shot is good.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Outside Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 9 points for Williams.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Lakers leading by 3 to the inside. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Williams can't hit. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Got it! Under trailing by 7. SGA. Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Lakers leading by 5. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And there's the three.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
James, he drills the three.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Launches it. Here's SGA. Takes the three. And down goes the three.
And after that slow start, finally looks like he's finding his touch from beyond.
Reeves gets it to go. Down low.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
SGA against Doncic. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. It's off. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Hachimura rips it down. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Austin Reeves cleared away by SGA. Thunder trailing by 8. Now Holmgren shoots the three. Can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Reeves, nice use of the glass on the finish.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
They're leading by 8. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Williams fires. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander, and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And an intentional foul right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Hachimura fires from 19. That one goes. And so the Lakers take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, it never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.